So hopefully this will help and make sense. So right here, you'll still see this is active. So if you're on like Zillow, Realtor.com, even on Rain MLS, you're going to see that as a consumer side. What you can't see is what we have is this part for agents where it shows contingency. So what this means is the seller has accepted a contract, but the buyer has a contingency, just like on your house on Fremore. Oops, sorry. So this shows home inspection contingency. So they've been under contract since July 8th, which means, so the seller accepted the contract July 8th. So at this point, they're in the negotiations of this process of home inspection items. So it's not a process that the seller at this point can kick the buyer out. The buyer would have to exercise their right to be kicked out of the contract. So I also wanted to show you this. These are your searches. Not this one. I just searched Rebecca. So there's another client named Rebecca. But so these searches are a direct feed from our MLS. So I'm in the MLS. So that way, when something comes into your criteria, it'll hit you right away. So you see 375 or under. You see like Newport News, all these areas of Newport News, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths it has to have. And then you come under here under contingencies because we don't want a house that already has a home inspection contingency on it. So these would say that they're under contract, except it says not. So this is filtering out ones that are not under contract for you to receive them. So if you receive a listing from me directly, that means at least at the time it's sent, it's available, right? Because sometimes people have accepted an offer, but it doesn't always get updated right away in the computer. Or the only one you've seen so far as Lisa is this one where it says call listing agent. So that one I'm not filtering out for you because there would be a variety of reasons why that would be under contract. So we still want you to see the ones that say call listing agent. So you have 58 searches in Newport News. And if we go back and cancel that, and we go back to Williamsburg, it shows you like you have 23, and this one shows C. So that means they have a first right of refusal. So this one's coming to you, even though it does already have a contract where they already have a first right of refusal, which means the buyer of this home has a home to sell. So you would not be able to kick this buyer out of this home, theoretically, because you're in the same spot as them, right? Where the seller, it's like they're both home sale contingencies. You have a home sale contingency until your house closes. Now, what I'm trying to do is for you is once we get to a place that's kind of firm that the buyer is going to buy your house, then it makes you stronger as a buyer into getting a seller to want to accept a home sale contingency. Typically, a seller is going to accept a home sale contingency. It's for the market longer, like this one's 109 days. So certainly the seller at this point is like, okay, yeah, I'll take a home sale contingency, but other ones won't. Hope that makes sense. The other thing just to tell you in your portal that you get from me is you do want to make sure that you're going in and filtering out the ones you don't like. So if you will select the one, see all these properties that you have, and you're going to put a heart, and you say you heart it, reject it, heart or reject. Once you reject, then you won't see them again, but these are all the ones that are in your search still. So if you just filter through them, and that'll take them out of your search. Also, if you have neighborhoods that you realize you don't like, you can let me know those too, and I can filter those out. But what has probably happened, if you've created your own search, that might be what's causing some kind of confusions. Like, for example, let me look at these 3 that you've put in your search. I'm going to show you this. I'm just going to buy a screen over here, and I'm going to show you this really fast. So 12 Lanita would be a possible available for someone else. This one has a first right of refusal. Again, it was on the market for a long time, 95 days. And so they've accepted a home sale contingency as well in this one. And let me see on Massel what's going on. But I think those looks like ones that you maybe had just created yourself. I hope this is helpful. So this one has been under contract July 8th. That's when I pulled. So that's one that you probably created your own search within Remax or with Rain. That you were able to do. And that's where it can kind of cause the confusion because you don't have an option as a consumer to filter out these contracts. Hope this helps.